Hello everyone, welcome here. Today we're going to continue our Overlord run, which I think we're surprisingly close to done.
Welcome!
I guess we'll find out. So we had just captured yes, we need to go back to Spree, that's right. Okay, so Spree, I believe, is just Mellow Hills. Hello, Survey. Welcome here.
Help us! He's destroying the town! Come on!
Alright. Grab 10 of those. 10 of those. 10 of those. And 20 of those. Alright.
I'm sorry, sire. I'm sorry, sire. They threatened to kill my sheep.
Naughty, naughty!
What the hell is that?
Those are minion sheepy!
Okay. Massive AoE something.
Brown, reds,
We didn't lose a single brown, we lost nearly everything else. Well, that's fine. The browns at least are the important ones who had gear. Alright. You can't go that way because it's blocked. Oh, no, wait.
Thank
No,
the
it's not
gods
blocked.
it's you, Lord. He's in here. Oh, no, there goes Stan. There's no coming back from that.
attack the creatures from above, Master! Rain chaos down upon them!
Oh, we can just one-hit these bastards. I think it must have been one of those red ones that did that. Alright, anyway. Oh, we didn't lose anybody there because we managed to get the blues out in time.
Your minions can only attack those creatures from above, sire. Move them higher.
Above, you say? Does this count as above? No. I see what it does, though. Get rid of the red bastard.
Move your minions higher, Lord.
Okay, everybody. Get your little asses over here. There we go. That should do it. Got some greens out on top of them. Alright. There's another one over there we have to go deal with.
Attack the creatures from above, Master. Rain
Yes, I
chaos
heard you the first
down
10 times you
upon
said it,
them.
you idiot. Honestly. Okay. These red ones are annoying.
Your minions can only attack those creatures from above, sire. Move them higher.
Okay, think you'll come over here? Guess we'll find out in a minute. This one's all fiery, so the fire ones won't do anything to it, which means the greens. Alright.
That's nice.
Go get that gear left lane out there. Alright. Now. If the blues would automatically pick up minions in their vicinity and heal them even when they're not stationed, they would be way more useful. As it is, you gotta station your minions constantly and it's a bit of an issue. Let's get rid of that red one so he won't be an issue. Let's wait for this thing to get out of the way so I can sweep the minions around and park them. Although it looks like we might not have to with the reds.
Hey!
We didn't mean to betray you, sire. It just sort of happened.
We were weak. Forgive us. Let us worship you again, sire.
They have the loyalty of potatoes, sire. Do with them what you will, but make it quick. Khan is heading for Heaven's Peak.
Well, we gotta go to Heaven's Peak, I guess. We're going to ignore those vermin and continue on our way. Heaven's Peak requires us to teleport there, doesn't it? I believe it does. Okay. Back to the tower.
Hail!
Off to Heaven's Peak. To deal with more of these things. Which there are apparently quite a few.
Attack the creatures from above, Master. Rain chaos down upon them.
Alright. Let's not take any browns. Grab 15 of them again. Grab 10 of these. We'll grab 20 of each of the important ones. Okay. Well, we definitely lost a few greens that jumped down and got stuck. These bastards will just keep spawning. Correct number. Well, there's got to be a red around here somewhere that I missed. Must have just died. Roast his ass. Okay.
Oh, blue, brown, red, greens.
And we're down a few more greens. Okay, because the greens were jumping off the edge and then weren't being rescued because they were too far away, quote unquote. Okay. Around, pick up gear. Some high quality, high-end gear there. Don't throw shit. Okay. Sometimes, if there's already a marker where you place a second marker and place it on top of it, other times it doesn't. Not sure how it picks the difference. Okay. Well, we're going to lose those greens unless we go over there right away.
Blues.
I think we're going to lose them anyway. So let's go back and pick up green replacements. I suppose I probably could have solved it by putting blues down here in the steps first. That probably would have been a smart thing to do. Oh well. I see an axe laying there. Pick it up, damn it. Okay, it's too close to the wall. They won't pick it up. Alright, we're down 3 more greens. Because of course we are. Yeah. Alright. Hello, Bo. Let's see if there's anything else out this way. There shouldn't be, because this just leads outside the city. Yeah, no. It's just blocked off. Okay. Let's go into the city proper then.
You! I know you! You took her away from me! You make Khan angry!
I don't remember him at all. Admittedly, it's been a very long time since I played this game.
You hide it for her. He wants to hurt her.
Okay. Damn it. Oh well.
Greens. You choose.
Yeah, we lost like half our greens right there. I don't think we lost anything else. Oh, we lost one red actually. Alright, well, we're going through greens at a tremendous rate. I believe there's a red spawner right over here. Yes, there is. Okay. We're back at the full. Now, which way do we need to go? I think it was this way that he busted open. It's very annoying that these little idiots will just stop, or they won't, oh, when you order them on the marker, if right after you stop moving, about half of them will do it, and the other half just kind of do whatever they feel like. Which is not ideal. But if you put them on the marker ahead of time, it works a lot better. Which has drawbacks. That's a whole bunch of idiots. The walls are too tall for them to be stationed back here, I believe. Okay, we gotta close this up.
She is mine. He cannot stop me. You cannot stop me.
Okay. Crazy dude. Ow. Okay, he doesn't take significant damage from that. Alright, well, we may have lost a few along the way, but we'll be fine. Let's grab grab most of our greens. Over this way, you little shits. Okay. Now. Let's restation them over there. Should stop the continuous waves of ninjas.
I will crush.
Far Cry tomorrow?
Crush
I
you
believe
and the
that
old
is the plan.
man. I will fight her.
Okay. We lost a couple blues there, that's not a big deal. Also lost a few reds. He must have been smacking up on the village a little bit. Blues weren't doing the job quite. Alright, anyway. I can get 4 replacements from over here. Man, this would be such a pain in the butt if I didn't have the what do I call it? The regeneration armor. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to deal with more of those floaty eyeballs.
I protect. She needs Khan.
We don't want to hang out anywhere close to him. We don't want to hang out anywhere close to these things. This is not good. I don't like where I'm at all. Okay, good. He's headed back up that way. That eyeball went down. Okay, that's great. That's one less thing blocking our path. I think those squished ones just insta-died, which is not good. There's no reviving them. Yeah, he's definitely a bit brutal on minions. Okay, good. That one went down finally. Come on, keep following me. A lot of damage there.
Jewel! Jewel!
Strike, Master!
Alright.
Finish!
Easy game. Well, it was actually a pain in the butt. Wasn't that bad.
Your presence is required. Return to the tower.
Okay, I think this is final boss time.
All hail the return of the Overlord, the one true evil. Oh no, not you, the real Overlord. Yes. I've always been loyal to evil. I don't ask questions. Evil is as evil does. Welcome back, sire.
I am home. Even if I did have to hitch a ride inside this wizened and
It's the
weary
wizard.
body. I believe you've met my daughters, Velvet.
I barely recall him, Daddy.
She has been most useful to me. And then there's Rose. Sadly, she has not been so cooperative.
I believe whichever daughter
As if
you
I
chose,
could side with someone that thinks my sister is useful.
You thought you'd killed me, didn't you?
I believe whichever daughter you
You
chose
and
is the
your
one who
hero
supports you.
friends. But I'd planned a little trip, you see. Really get under good skin. Literally. That fool wizard thought he'd won, until I purged his very soul and became one with his mortal carcass.
Now that, you'll agree, is a cunning plan.
One by one, the others fell to my corrupting influence.
And now here's why all the heroes
Those
are actually
walls
evil.
of goodness, purity, obedience. One just has to know where to push. And as for you, you fell, and they left you behind in their desperation to become heroes. I gave you a second chance, a different path. You were of use to me, but now you're just in my way. Minions!
Master! Master! We are your minions, sire! It was nothing compared to you, your supreme evilness.
I believe you've been borrowing my spells. No more. Now I shall eliminate your physical presence. You already dealt with the others for me, my little puppet.
Master, while you still have power left, I can speak directly to you. There must be a way to stop him. I've got it! The Tower Heart!
Rose, where are you going?
Don't make me kill you.
And Rose rescued us at the last moment. Or something like that. Oh no, where are we at? So that is a good question.
Foolish girl. You have damaged the Tower Heart. was worth a smart one. If only you'd joined me. No matter. Once I absorb your energy, I will restore it to its full power. Minions!
Loads of evil minions, that's fine. I've got maxed out here. Much of an issue. Greens are annoying though. I want to deal with those damn reds. Okay, fine.
You could have been a hero. Just look at you now.
I think I've managed to weaken the Tower Heart. You need to go after him, now. Get your minions back. That's the only way you'll stand a chance.
I mean, do I really need them?
That room is full of beetles. They're getting stuck in my boots.
Nothing like a little snack with your entertainment. You were a decent Overlord. I might even miss you.
Can I kick
He's
him?
been Overlord a lot longer than you, but you're a... Master? Master! Master!
Okay. Brown minions. Let's pull out, oh, I don't know, 25 of them.
Old Daddy never had time for us before. Always off smiting evil somewhere. New Daddy sees my potential.
I don't think that's how that works.
He may look like him, but that's not my father.
Alright,
Don't be too despondent. You did quite well.
yeah, I guess we gotta go forward then. Rose is a kinky girl? Apparently. Alright, let's go get my stuff back. I'm guessing through here. Just in case we didn't have enough stuff to make minions for this, we've got some left over. Okay, apparently this is not the way forward. It's a side route.
My
Okay,
father
we
was the wizard,
actually
the
go-
real wizard. Not that he was much of a father to begin with.
Yeah, we go after the wizard. Okay.
Did you have fun killing off your old friends? Don't you remember? They left you for dead. The tower remembers. It has absorbed their whinings, their betrayal of you. Listen to them.
Is he dead? Surely no one could have survived that fall.
Okay, we can't
We
go
must
across
help
that way.
him. He fought beside us. There may still be a chance.
Which means we need to go
No,
this
we
way
gotta
first.
go. Take what we can and get out of here.
He's right. We've vanquished the evil. He has earned his rest. Leave him.
Then my minions found you, healed you, made you ready to become my successor. Temporarily.
We're getting pretty stacked minions here. Getting close to being maxed out. Alright. First of all, how dare you? Second of all,
A minion hive. That's
10
it,
on
sire.
that.
Now find the others.
Extend the bridge. Yeah, they're definitely getting pretty maxed out. I don't trust the other group to make it all the way out without me. Yeah, indeed. They were getting hit by somebody. We lost a bunch of them. Alright, wait, non-reds can't activate that? Nope, oops. Oops. Alright, let's get this thing on the gear again. We gotta go get some reds. There's the blue hive. Reds can reach. Damn it, I need 10. Okay. Let's back up this way. These things constantly respawning, it's getting annoying. Alright. This way, back to where we came. Yeah. A couple more. Okay. That should be a solved problem now. We'll follow along to make sure they don't do anything stupid. And so we can turn all these in and grab some reds. We're not going to need any yellows going forward, I don't think. Browns. Whatever.
If you defeat him, I'll gladly have you back. I mean, serve you. I must confess, you did impress me. You livened the place up.
Grab 15 of them, that should be plenty. And there's the blue hive right down here we can grab next. Should be the full 10. Damn it. These things are so damn squishy. Okay, come on everybody. Let's go get 2 more. I will want a couple more also to go. Also, these guys don't have any gear, which doesn't help. Let's grab 15. That's one more than I want. Because I want to leave 10 on the nest. Then I want to take 5 down here. And get that. Okay, I do lose health rather quickly on that. Oh, crap. This has been extended. There's blues. Okay, let's go back and get a more rounded team. By grabbing a few blues and a few browns.
Choose all browns. Reds.
Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Man, this gear is so overpowered. I'm definitely not going to complain about it. But man, is this gear overpowered. Alright. So we'll grab some gear in here and get everybody cooked a little bit better. There's a very nice patch of gear. I wouldn't be surprised if we needed to use blues to get the greens. Yep, sure enough. I should have brought 15 blues for this very reason. Oh well. Guess we'll grab all of those. Well, now we're going to have to go back and get more blues, because there's no way they can revive them all in time. That's annoying. Alright, let's park the blues back here with the rest of the group. Which has apparently been in significant combat since last I looked. We'll grab 5 browns to take back with us. We'll ditch these, we'll grab more blues. Yeah, these guys constantly respawning is annoying. Not really a problem. Just annoying. Easy to deal with. They go down fast. They can't do enough damage to me to matter.
I've grown quite fond of you, so try not to die.
He was the one who sent those raiders after me back in Castle Spree. He wanted me to join with him.
Okay. At least with the blues here, if anyone goes down, we can revive. Okay. Let's leave those guys there for now while we go clear this out again. Nobody? Okay. Go. Care of that problem rather effectively. Okay, you guys stay here and guard this. Follow the blues around. This should get us the greens, so we're gonna take 5 of these blues and leave them behind, grab 5 greens. That should be enough. Which I probably want to
You choose all. Blue, yes, master.
grab more than that, but oh well. This will do for now. It'll get us to where we need to go. Constant respawning is obnoxious. I think we might have permanently lost a blue there.
Blue, red, browns.
Alright, let's go back and reset up our stuff.
Blue, green, red.
Yeah. I'm not sure what we're actually going to want for the boss. Probably less browns than what I've got though.
Blue, red, green. Choose all.
That should be good. That should be good. Reds are annoying. Crossed here. Just enough blue beetles to be a problem.
Greens.
Watch that, please. Look at these plants. Should be some good gear in these probably. Stun the bridge. Let's go shortcut back here if we need to. Hopefully we don't need it. But that should give us a shortcut the rest of the way. Okay. I don't know why they had two bridges in a row like this. It doesn't seem... I suppose because they could. Okay. There. Open the way forward.
The good always want to be heroes. They're so predictable. And so are you.
Okay, I really don't remember this boss fight at all.
Have two. You're a hero now. I think she likes you, Sir William. If you want to slip away with her, I want to let you on.
Yep. Okay, we can attack through his shield when
That
it's
jewel had everything. Turned out what she wanted was what other people had. Have a rest, Oberon. Heroes hard to see what you
I can already
love
tell that
taken
the
away,
blues are going to be the
isn't
biggest
it,
problem here.
Carl? When reason is
Oh,
gone,
green's not
nothing is
blues.
left but madness. Goldo, you can have all the gold you've ever wanted, my friend. No one would refuse a hero.
No! That's my everything.
Have another roast pig, Melvin. Have two. You're a hero now.
That's distressing. Okay.
I think she likes you, sir. If you want to slip away with her, I'm going to let you on.
Easy game.
That jewel had everything. Turned out what she wanted was what other people had.
Ow.
Have a rest, Oberon. Heroes are mess.
Okay, that didn't actually hit that hard.
Hard to see what you love taken away, isn't it, Carl? When reason
No.
is gone, nothing is left but
Need
madness.
reds.
Goldo, you can have all the gold you've ever wanted, my friend. No one would refuse a hero. Have another roast pig, Melvin. Have two. You're a hero now.
So the only thing we haven't actually had to attack us with
I think she
blues.
likes you, Sir William.
Reds,
If
get
you
in there
want
so
to
you don't get
slip
killed
away
next time
with
it goes
her,
through here.
I want to let you on.
I really need to go put these browns away so they don't get mowed over as well.
Jewel had everything. It turned out what she wanted was what other people had.
Looks like we need the browns back, actually.
Hard to see what you love taken away, isn't it, Carl? When reason is gone, nothing is left but madness.
Damn greens are annoying.
Gold, you can have all the gold you've ever wanted, my friend. No one would refuse a hero. Have another roast pig, Melvin.
Okay,
Have two.
next.
You're a hero now.
More reds?
I think she likes you, Sonia. If you want to slip away with her, I won't tell anyone. That jewel had everything. Turned out what she wanted was what other people had. Have a witness Overlord. Heroes need less.
If we didn't race around like that,
What you
just
love
absolutely murder everything,
isn't it, Khan?
I
When
would
reason is
get
gone,
a decent group out in the park.
nothing is left but madness.
That's browns.
Gold, you can have all the gold you've ever wanted, my friend. No one would refuse a hero. Have another roast pig, Melvin. Have two. You're a hero now. I think she likes you, Sir William. If you want to slip away with her, I won't tell anyone.
Back in.
That jewel had everything. Turned out what she wanted was what other people had.
Okay, what's you want now? Reds. Here, everybody gather around so we can talk about our reds. There we go.
Witness Oberon. Heroes need little rest. Hard to see what you love taken away, isn't it, Khan? When reason is gone, nothing is left but madness. Koto, you can have all the gold you've ever wanted, my friend. No one would refuse a hero. Have another roast pig, Melvin. Have two. You're a hero now.
We get next. Green.
I think she likes you, Sir William. If you want to slip away with her, I won't tell anyone. That jewel had everything.
Damn it. Please.
What she wanted was what other people had.
No, stay out of it. I hate green
Witness
sometimes.
Oberon. Heroes need little rest.
I hate green so much sometimes. Okay, is he gonna
Hard
be
to
green
see
again?
what you
Please say
love
yes.
taken away, isn't it, Khan?
Nope,
When
red.
reason is gone, nothing is left but madness.
Don't land on it.
You can have all the gold you've ever wanted, my friend. No one would refuse a hero. Have another roast pig, Melvin. Have two. You're a hero now. I think she likes you, Sir William.
Okay.
If you want to slip away with her, I won't tell anyone.
Looks like
That
greens.
jewel had everything. It turned out what she wanted was what other people had. Have a rest, Overlord. Heroes need their rest.
I'm running low on mana, which is unfortunate.
Hard to see
that's the
what
fastest
you
way to get
love
rid of these
taken
bastards.
away, isn't it, God? When reason is gone, nothing is left but madness. Goldo, you can have all the gold you've ever wanted, my friend. No one would refuse a hero. Have another roast pig, Melvin. You're a hero now. I think she likes you, Sir William. If you want to slip away with her, I won't tell anyone. That jewel had everything. It turned out what she wanted was what other people had.
Okay, could you lower the its? There we go.
Have a rest, Overlord. Heroes need their rest.
Greens.
Hard to see what you love taken away. Goldo,
we almost got him.
you can have all the good. The
Oh, we
good.
did get him.
They don't
Finally.
know how close to evil they really are.
That was kind of a pain in the butt. Mostly because his big swirly attack would just know over everything he had. Which made it hard to keep minions out.
And so the evil overlord defeated the other evil overlord, and the land rejoiced. His domain flourished. Evil became a part of everyday life. His minions went forth and multiplied. The people were in awe of their great leader.
Oh, really?
He, his mistress, and all their little minions lived happily ever after.
Okay. We lost 2,170 Browns. I'm not sure how we got that many dead.
But evil will always find a way. The Ruborian desert is bristling with evil energy, Dark One.
All
It
right,
must be the
well.
source of all these abysses that have been popping up like they own the place. I have taken the liberty, sire, of transporting the Abyss Stones to this gate. They resonate with the same energy. If you can find all of the other stones, they may just tweak the little devil open.
We could go do DLC stuff. I don't know if I feel like it. Because I am actually remembering the DLC now. I did do it once before.
Always a pleasure to have you around, Lord, but don't you think you should be elsewhere? You know, doing your job.
Pretty sure we've completed everything except DLC stuff. Yeah, we have 2 abysses plus the final abyss. That gets us the real ending, which is basically that the Overlord gets trapped. Yada yada yada. And then of course, Overlord 2 builds off of that. Because if I remember correctly, the main character of Overlord 2 is supposedly the evil child of Overlord 1, Overlord.
Don't you have work to do?
Apparently domestic violence is not allowed. Oh well. It is 8:52. Which means that I think I'm going to go play some RuneScape. And you can't stop me. And of course, the game crashed on exit. It does that every single time. All right, 1 second while I change the category. There we go. No, it'll make you feel better, survey. That's how that works. Okay, well, it'd help if I typed the right thing. There we go. Okay. Put that game controller back away where it can gather dust for the next bazillion years. So I don't play things that use a controller very often. Now, judging from this set of skills that you see here in the sidebar, what activity do you think I was doing last time I was logged in? Also, you could probably guess from that world number if you were familiar enough with RuneScape. If you guessed Temperos, you would be right. And guess what we're going to be doing this time? Temperos! Yay! It's everyone's favorite activity! It is not, indeed, everyone's favorite activity. It is definitely not my favorite activity. And yet, here I am nonetheless. Because I need to do it sometime. This is good of a time as any. According to my calculations, I need about 600 reward pool holes to be sure of getting the stuff I need to make the Spirit Angler set. That is my next minor goal, I suppose. So, I'm trying to stack up 600 poles. I currently have 221, so we've got a little ways to go. But anyway. Temperos is just active enough you have to pay attention. But just reclined enough that you're tempted to fall asleep during it. It is exactly the intensity of stuff that I don't necessarily like that much. Let's see, what is that plugin called? Well, there's the double spot. He has the Star Trekker one, but it isn't working. Yeah, it tells you why it doesn't work. You need to join their Discord and get a code for it. And it tells you that if you're not logged in, right at the top of the plugin. Some people. Thankfully, that guy's brighter than some of the other people in the clan. Unfortunately, some of the people in my RuneScape clan are some real dim bulbs. He's not, though. Compared to some of them, he's positively an absolute astrophysicist. Alright. Let's go refill our water buckets and then dump these fish. Another wave. I believe Temperos is the very first thing I ever streamed that was RuneScape related. I was doing Temperos on the main, I think, to get 60-something fishing, and so I just went ahead and streamed the remainder of the grind. And I don't remember what else I did, because I did it part of the day, and then I went and did something else for the rest of it. That was a long time ago. Man, we're really getting smacked by these waves. Oh well. So ideally, in masses like this, we want to get about 5 points a game. More likely, we'll get between 4 and 5. I don't think I've ever really gotten 6 on a mass world. But you can get 5 with some regularity. I'm not sure if we'll get a 4 or 5 this game yet. This game we're less ahead than we could be. Sometimes by this point I've got most of the inventory of fish already. Ugh. I honestly don't remember where you find the key. I think the Discord just straight up tells you. Suppose I should be the helpful person that I am and go look it up for him. Well, there you go. Found it himself. We're definitely not going to get all these fish cooked, but we should get them all loaded. And that's fine, we don't need to cook them. Cooking them would get us more points, which is obviously a good thing. Yeah, let's go load the cannon now. Stop loading multiple cannons, you stupid idiots. I wish I could fire people who load more than one cannon per ship out of cannon at Temperos. It would make the minigame much more entertaining. It would also maybe eventually stop them from doing that. Here's some fools who didn't go tie up to the mast in time. And thereby probably lost all their fish. What they had left anyway. Yeah, 4 permits, that's not too bad. We could have done a little better and gotten 5, but if we'd cooked all those fish, we definitely would have got 5, no problem. But I was a little bit behind. $65 Temperos KC. There is a sailing crew member you can get that you need 100 KC for, but they're like a level 90 sailing requirement to hire them, so it's really not a big deal to just get that eventually someday along the line. Certainly not worth just grinding out 100 KC for. However, I'm going to be well past 100 KC by the time I have the reward pools I want. So like I said earlier, I need about 600 pulls. And if I get bang on 5 every single time, that's going to be more than 100 KC just there. Also, I should have went and cooked instead of kept fishing, but oh well. Oh, too busy talking and not enough actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is paying attention. But anyway. Let's go cook. I wonder how Cape smithing grind is going. Is it 93? Okay. Made a little progress since last time I checked. Let's go ahead and catch the... Well, screw it. Let's not catch the last 3 fish we need. Let's go load the cannon instead. Anyway, this Cape Locked guy is a YouTuber who's doing a 99 one at a time series where he rolls a random skill and then he trains that skill all the way to 99. And then he rolls the next random skill. So far he's done hunter, cooking, farming. Yeah, I think that's it. Now he's doing smithing. And he's pretty close to done. He's over halfway anyway. Unfortunately for him, the smithing levels, or the smithing methods available to somebody who only has cooking, farming, and hunter available as skills are a bit limited. Ugh. Which means that the best method he's found so far is repairing the wheels at Motherlode Mine, which is not terribly fast. Yeah, it looks like we'll get level 69 tonight. Nice. I believe 68 was the level required to get into the fishing guild, which means we're finally past the days of having to boost to get in there for clue steps. So once I get the Spirit Angler set, depends on what level I am. I might continue doing Temperos all the way to 82. That's what I should do. And then at 82 I can catch sharks with minnows. And that is peak UIM technology for hard food. We're gonna have to go load the cannons soon. We're not gonna get all these cooked. We'll get more cooked than last time though. But anyway. Because basically you fish minnows with a small fishing net. And that gives you... You can then turn those minnows in for noted shark. It's much faster than fishing sharks normally. Much, much faster. Because shark are normally terribly slow to catch. You don't have any chance of getting the big shark or anything like that, but that's fine. I don't care about clogs anyway. Run. Okay. We might get 5 points. Nope, 4 points. Alright, that would have been an easy 5 if I'd been paying slightly more attention. But anyway, I'm hoping that all the fish I pull out of the reward pool, because you pull noted fish out of the reward pool. So I'm hoping that all the fish I pull out of the reward pool, I can get to relatively high cooking levels as well. Currently I'm 72 cooking. I'd like to get high enough cooking level that I can cook shark as well. I mean, obviously I'm gonna keep training fishing until I can. I don't know what level it is to cook shark. But it's not actually that high, I don't think. Oh, damn it, I should have went and started cooking already. Okay, let's go catch the double spot. What you're supposed to do is catch 7, maybe 8 harpoon fish, then go cook, About the time you're done cooking, the double spot will appear, and you can go catch fish there to fill out the rest of your inventory mostly. Or maybe all the way if you're lucky. And about the time that's done, then the wave will arrive. Cut that a little close, but we're good. And then you go cook again until you're full. And you go load the cannon. This time it mostly worked out. We didn't really lose any time. At least not a notable amount of it. It does look like there's a lot of people doing the uncooked fish though, because the energy level is going down much faster than I would really like. Also, look at this poor guy stuck behind that fire. That's why you carry buckets of water, children. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna get the exact makeup of who's doing this tonight means that we're gonna end up getting a lot of 4-point games, I think. There's too many people who are doing uncooked fish. The problem with uncooked fish is that they don't wait around to cook them. They just fish until their inventory is full and they go dump them. Which you get more fishing XP that way, but you get less points. So it's, you know, good and bad. Depends on what you're after. In my case, I'm kind of after points and also XP, so I just cook. But yeah, we didn't get any fish, so we're going to be a little bit behind on points. Which means this is assuredly a 4-point game again. Unless we get very lucky. Oh. Okay, energy's about max, so let's go ahead and fill up our water bucket. And then go fish. Okay, let's go fish over here then. That spot disappeared just before we could get to it. There's a double spot right beside where we were. Just about as optimal as it can get. Yeah, we're going to be able to hardly cook any of these, I don't think. Because look how fast the energy's going down. There's just way too many people doing uncooked fish. Like, you can't really fault them for doing uncooked fish. It's not like loading the second cannon or something where you can yell at them for being idiots. Uncooked fish is just a choice of whether you want XP or points. And arguably, I should be doing uncooked fish because I need the XP. Oh well, it's kind of like at Winter Tot, whether you should fletch or not. If you fletch, you get a lot more points, but it takes a lot longer too. So you can turn in a lot more logs if you just turn them in raw versus fletched. Okay. There's arguments to be made both ways. But it's not a clear-cut case of doing it wrong either way. 3 points. Okay, that one was pretty bad. Usually I get at least 4. You people are distracting me. It's all your fault. How dare. Okay, 7 fish. Six and 7. Go cook. Keep an eye out for the green fishing spot. There we go. Right on time. And we're getting terrible fish luck here. Holy crap. That is very unfortunate. Okay, back to cooking. Let's go to this double spot. We need to catch a few more fish because this is not going to be enough. Come on, catch the last fish, damn it. Hurry up. Okay, we can't wait around to catch the last fish because we're going to get hit by lightning. Man, we're having terrible luck. So the way most gathering skills, including fishing, work is that every X number of ticks, where X is set by your tool and what you're trying to gather, usually just the tool, actually, now I think about it, there is a chance to gather a material. The higher your level, the higher the chance. And in our case, we were rolling no gather far too many times. Every time we had a chance at checking it. $69 fishing. Can now catch giant krill and try harpooning jumbo squid. Nice. Not that I am going to be doing either of those anytime soon. Now, Honestly, I don't think there's a fishing level I really care about until 82. Like, obviously higher is better, but 82 is where it really becomes, I guess, something that actually matters as an unlock. In fact, I think 82 is just a really all-around amazing level for fishing. I don't want to actually look at the fishing guide because then I'll be distracted instead of paying attention to the minigame. Let's go cook. I think we've got enough fish right now. Yeah. I should go fish that, but... We'll catch a few more and then we gotta go load the cannon. Somewhere around 40% we gotta run up. Which means we should be leaving now. But I'll hold on till I get the last fish here. There we go. Colossal wave. You can definitely play chicken with wave a little bit. Wait till the last minute to click the mast. And we probably should have ran up faster. Oh well. We'll probably get it. Well, we'll get at least 4 points. We probably might have a decent chance of getting 5 this time. Nope, 4 permits. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, 4 permits isn't bad. I'll definitely take 4 over 3. All right. Let's go cook. There's the double spot. I kind of wish I had a dragon harpoon for this. Because I'd make things go a little faster. But also, if I had a dragon harpoon, I wouldn't be able to keep it. It's such a niche item that there's definitely no purpose to trying to keep it in your looting bag or anything on a UIM. There's no stash for it. It's not really worth having. If I get one, like pulling it from the reward pool, I'll keep it for sure. Until I'm done with Temperos. At which, basically I'll mainline Temperos until 99 fishing probably if I get a Dragon Harpoon. But it's definitely not worth trying to get a Dragon Harpoon on this account. Normie Iron Man, it would kind of be worth trying for one because you could just stick it in the bank and there you go. Not on an ultimate. Anyway, we're unlikely to get a Dragon Harpoon here anyway. It's like a 1 in 8,000 chance. There's an enemy that drops them, a Slayer monster, that a lot of people would do to actually, if they actually want a Dragon Harpoon, you would go do the worm, you'd go kill worms for it. Much more reasonable than trying to get it from Temperos. But I don't want to kill them either because once again it's not that useful on an ultimate. And ironically enough, if you don't have a Dragon Harpoon, the second best item is just your bare hands. So let's go cook. Cook until we get a double spot. Which conveniently, bare hands is very UIM friendly, surprisingly. Actually, very unsurprisingly. But anyway. Hopefully we can fill up on fish before we have to go turn in. Ideally cooked fish. Okay, got a double spot. If we could catch 2 fish from a double spot for once in our lives. Alright, so we cooked to about 40% and then we run up. Doing a lot better this time than we have a lot of times. There's a wave. Okay, after this wave we run up. Yeah, we'll get these last couple fish in and then go down there and stab him. Well, I say stab him, but we don't actually have a harpoon. We're just using our hands. We're already 12% of the way to level 70 from 69. 13%. So we're making progress pretty quickly. 5 permits. Nice. If we could do that every time. Okay, actually the fishing skill guide. What are some important levels for us? 96 gets us shark without a harpoon, which is not actually that useful because there's better ways to get shark. 82 gets us minnows, which we can turn in for sharks, so that's quite handy. 82 also gets us anglerfish, which not terribly useful on a ultimate, but anglerfish are good food. You could go out and catch an inventory of them and cook them on the spot if you really needed it. Yeah, I think that's about all I care about. So level 82 is pretty much the ultimate fishing level. Gets us access to everything you ever want. Oh, actually Dragon Harpoon. Okay, no, wait, it is 61 for Dragon Harpoon. We've got that easy. 81 gets us Manta Rays. You can't actually catch Manta Ray directly, but you can get the reward of them from other things. Anyway. Let's see. What level, the cooking level do we need? They're under meats, I believe. Shark are cookable at level 80 cooking. And anglerfish at 84. But anyway. I'm going to take a moment here to go grab myself a bottle of water. And then we will continue fishing. We're up to 240 permits already. I don't remember what we started at, but it wasn't 200, it was higher than that. And we're at 69 KC Temperos. Nice. How long does this think it's going to take me to get to 70? An hour and 38 minutes. Yeah, we're not getting 70 yet tonight. Oh well. Oh well. Anyway. Enjoy shrimp for a second. I will be right back. All right. a second. One thing that I suppose you can say for Temperos, it sucks a whole lot less than Guardians of the Rift. Oh. There's some really, really atrociously boring minigames in this game. Some of them much worse than others. But then, Guardians of the Rift, as terrible as it is somehow still better than the old traditional way of training rune crafting, so... Rune crafting is a rather old skill. And like some of the other old skills, it has actually atrocious design. There's an MMO released just a little while ago. Still quite new even. Well, I think it's still in early access, straight up. Called Brighter Shores. And Brighter Shores was made by the same people, same person, I guess, who designed RuneScape all those many years ago. And the main thing Brighter Shores has done is show everyone that that guy does not know what fun is. And that while you can definitely see some of his design philosophy, shall we say, in RuneScape, it's usually in the parts that don't hold up quite so well anymore. A lot of the other people fixed things up and made them better in very notable ways. It was kind of funny, actually, because... Alright. Back to the game. Because when Brighter Shores was announced, everybody was like, ooh, this is so awesome. It's going to be a new modern MMO made by the guy who made RuneScape. It's so amazing. It came out. There were a couple days of hype, and it just kind of died. It just wasn't that good. I believe Josh Strife Hayes made a video on Brighter Shores a little while ago, talking all about it. And that was pretty much his opinion that it is a bit stuck in the past. It's made videos about basically every MMO. Yeah. Including really weird ones you've never heard of and would never consider playing. But anyway, his latest video on Brighter Shores. I don't know if he made one before that or not. Specifically talked a decent amount about antiquated parts of his design and why they're not fun. Or at least why people don't generally find them fun. And unfortunately, RuneScape still has some leftover remnants of times in the distant past. That could you definitely use some improvement. For example, rune crafting is just incredibly grindy, and it used to be much, much worse. It's definitely been improved a lot over the years. Smithing. At 99 smithing, you can make the rune plate body. Which definitely means it's some of the best armor in the game, right? Right? You totally can't equip it at level 40 combat. Oh, wait. Yeah. Over the years, smithing has gotten other things it can do that has helped a lot. Various gear you get from monster drops and various bosses and stuff that can be repaired using the smithing skill. Or has to be repaired with the smithing skill before you can use it. Or oath plate, for example. You normally can get oath plate as a drop from doing Yama. However, he also drops oath plate shards. And you can take those shards together with infernal shale that you mine and make them into oath plate armor. So you can smith oath plate armor if you get enough shards. The idea is that if you get really bad RNG and go very dry on getting a piece of oath plate armor, you can just use the shards you picked up along the way and make whatever piece you're missing. You could also break down existing oath plate armor into more shards at a tremendous loss, but still. So if, say, you get 5 helmets and no greaves, then you can break those helmets down and help use them to make yourself a set of greaves. It's a pretty nice system. It helps a lot for keeping you from going too dry on getting a set of armor. You can still go dry, but not absurdly so. But anyway, to make a piece of oath plate, you of course need to have a reasonably high smithing skill. I don't remember exactly what the level is, but it's not terribly low. It's a lot lower than what you would need to make a set of rune armor, though, which is rather absurd. But I guess that's the game for you. Also, we're doing really well in points this time. Barely made it in time. I'm not going to turn any of these fish in. We're just going to catch fish until it's time to go smack him. You can get a few small number of points every time you catch a fish. Every little bit counts, I suppose. We're definitely getting 5 points this game. Yep, see? 5 points. Easy game. We accidentally beat the shit out of a seagull. Okay. Yeah, rune crafting is really bad. Smithing definitely needs a rework. Let's see, what other terrible skills are there? Agility is one that everybody loves to hate. Largely, agility is just too slow for what it is. That's just the only thing that's really wrong with it. And there's not really any good high-level training methods that don't get incredibly tedious. There is Hallowed Sepulchre, which a lot of people really like. I am not fond of it at all. Man, we didn't get many fish at all out of that double spot. Oh well. But basically at high levels, aka 90 plus, you have two choices for good leveling place. You have Hallowed Sepulchre, or you have Ardoin Rooftop Course. And neither of them, I mean, both of them are pretty decent. But you will definitely get tired of either and both of them by the time you get from 90 to 99. Because you're going to be doing literally thousands of laps. Many, many thousands of laps. There was a somewhat recent post on the Reddit. Guy was complaining about agility. He had just passed 5,000 laps on the Ardoin Rooftop Course. And he probably had a couple thousand left ahead of him to complete agility. Get 99. Normally that kind of complaining wouldn't be terribly notable. But he titled his post, "I Love Agility." And a YouTuber made his own post named "I Too Love Agility, Buddy," showing his 32,000 laps at the level 10 Gnome Stronghold course. Which I think is level 0. Yeah, the Gnome Stronghold course is level 0. So you can do it from the very beginning to whatever. Most sane people would stop quite early. Not Extreme Gnome. He did it to 85. Tens of thousands of laps. Proving that some people are just different. He's playing in a type of account called an Extreme One Chunk. Basically, the RuneScape map is made up of chunks. 64 tiles by 64 tiles. And an Extreme One Chunk Iron Man, or any other type of chunk account, they will pick a starting chunk, they will go to that chunk, they will do every single bit of content they can do in it, and then they will roll a random adjacent chunk, and they'll add that to their list, and that's available to them as well. So it's a type of area restricted account, basically. The original One Chunk account, I don't remember the name of the YouTuber who did it, but he did some relatively sensible rules where you just get every unique drop from monsters that's available in the chunk. You you do every major skilling challenge. So if you have supplies to, say, make a specific kind of food, then you have to get the cooking level to make it. I don't remember what all the other things you had to do were. But then notably, there were a few silly things that weren't worth doing, in the opinion of the guy who wrote the original rules. Things like getting skill capes and stuff like that if they were available in your chunk. So along came the next wave of people, and that's where the Extreme One Chunk accounts came in. Because they included a lot of the absurd grinds that no reasonable person would ever do in their list of things you had to accomplish. Five permits? I thought for sure I was going to get 4. Okay. Now, before we board the ship, let's go ahead and nuke this bot. Its existence is bothering me, even if it doesn't show up. Alright, anyway. So Extreme Gnome was obviously Extreme One Chunk account that I think he started in Gnome Stronghold. And the reason he had to get to 85 agility is because he rolled the Ardoin Marketplace chunk, and that has the RD Rooftop course. And the RD Rooftop course is a level 90 requirement. Well, you can boost +5 to get that level 90. There's the double spot, finally. So at least he didn't have to get all the way to 90, he only needed 85, but still, that's quite enough. Takes an already bad skill and makes it truly, epically, tremendously horrible. Oh, nice. We forgot full up on fish. Okay. Must have got lucky on some double rolls. So agility is an annoying to train skill. Let's see what else. Herblore is pretty bad at an Iron Man, but it's not like that bad. On an Ultimate Iron Man, it can be really terrible. Fire making is really easy. Fire making is such a useful skill though, so it's a good thing it's easy. As you can see, I'm 99 fire making, which might tell you just how easy it is. A lot of people don't like training mining because they claim it's really boring. I don't mind mining at all, which is why I'm 91 mining already. Crafting can be kind of annoying in an Iron Man, but it's not that bad comparative to some other things. Mostly just rune crafting and agility are the worst skills. Some people don't like farming, but honestly farmings are pretty easy. Prayer is one that can be annoying. Up until fairly recently, prayer on an Iron Man could be a very long and draggy skill. Somewhat recently it got a lot better with Varlamore, because Varlamore added a lot of extra ways of training prayer. Particularly there's bone shards now. And you can take bone shards to the Tiamat and trade them in for really fast prayer XP. However, while the XP may be super fast from bone shards, it requires a lot of preparation. So it's not like you're just getting tremendously fast XP. You're getting tremendously fast XP after running around doing a bunch of prepping first. What? No! Really? Storm intensity hit 100%. Energy hit 1% at the same time. We were 1% off just continuing normally. I don't think I've seen a mass have that happen in a while. Yeah, there's people talking about it. I don't think I've seen a mass game fail in, well, more than once or twice. And the couple times I'd ever seen it fail were when there was only like a couple people there. So that's super rare. Which is really annoying because I was doing super well as far as I had turned in a whole inventory of fish and was about to have a whole second inventory of fish. Guess there must have been some serious slackers or something who weren't filling up the cannon. If I'd noticed storm intensity was that close, I might have run up and thrown some fish in, but that's not something that happens during masses. Why would I be paying attention to storm intensity? It never reaches 100%. Well, I guess it does. Rarely, but it does. It's one reason why I like playing masses over playing solo games. You get a lot more points doing solo games, but also it requires a lot more attention because you got to get the right number of fish, you got to get them turned in at the right times, you got to... I'd rather just do masses. Much less effort required. Okay, our inventory's almost cooked. There we go. Why did that guy just run through the fire? Whatever. He just ran right through that fire. Which means he definitely lost. I did see him run, take a rope then after that. So, yeah, I don't know. His rope obviously got burned up in the fire. He just must not have been thinking or something. Oh well. Storm intensity is getting kind of high again. We'll be fine though. Anyway. We're doing pretty good well so far. We've dumped one inventory. We have over half an inventory of fish. Partially cooked even. So we should be able to turn in and fill up the rest of our inventory and turn in pretty easily. Oh, it's not fish. Let's go cook. Wait for a double spot. Yesterday was it? I think it was. No double spot? Anyway. I was doing this fairly late. There weren't many people on. There's double spot. And so I got into a game where there was like, maybe 10 people. Something like that. And everybody caught their inventory of fish. They went and dumped them at the cannon. And then Temperos got down to like 1% energy. And so most everybody started running for the dock. And he just stayed at 1% energy. The cannon ran out of fish just before downing him. So everybody was just kind of standing there looking at each other going like, well, are you going to go get it? But eventually several of us ran up and loaded a couple fish into the cannon and ran back down. Never seen that happen before. But oh well. Let's go catch some more fish. Maybe if we're lucky we can load a few more into the cannon. Yeah, let's go load the cannon. A few more points. Honestly, it would have been better just to wait down at the dock and go there, but oh well. You get more points for stabbing Temperos than you do loading. Yeah, 5 points. I'll take it. 40% of the way to 70. $256 permits. Out of about 600 that I want before I go pull from the reward pool. Tell you what, when I was doing this on the game, I'd pull like every 2 or 3 games. I'd wait till I had about 10-15 permits and I'd go pull them. Dump the rewards in the bank. Go do more Temperos. However, you really can't do that on a UIM. I guess you could. It'd be dreadfully inefficient, though. Because you either have to deal with all the fish and stuff you pulled out right away. And even then, there's some things that you can't really deal with immediately. So you'd end up losing some inventory space. Which wouldn't be ideal. The reason I'm waiting to 600 is because, according to my calculations, that should give me a bit more than twice the number of spirit flakes that I'm going to need to make the spirit angler recolor. And that is a it's a pretty useful upgrade to have for Temperos. Because if you're wearing full Spirit Angler, you don't need to bring a rope with you. Because it acts as a rope for the purposes of the minigame. And also it just looks straight a mile better than the absolutely ghastly looking default angler set. I don't like how that storm is growing. It might be worth loading a few into the second cannon. No, I think we're staying ahead. Yeah, we're gonna be ahead. Okay. Words I never thought I would say. It might be worth loading a few into the second cannon. Nope, somebody's doing it anyway. Of course there are. Oh well. Oh well. I think the problem that we had there, and what made it kind of close, is that a larger than normal number of people loading uncooked fish, because uncooked fish do less damage than the cooked ones do. Not by a huge amount, by a little. But a larger than normal number of people loading uncooked fish, and also nobody firing the second cannons on either ship. Which normally would be a good thing. And I'd say it still was a good thing. It's just it made me a little nervous about storm intensity. We didn't actually get that close. It worked out fairly well. Once people who had cooked fish started turning them in, it turned around and we started dealing with the energy faster than storm intensity was going up. It wasn't immediately obvious if we were going to be able to pull it ahead or not. For a while at the beginning. Okay, you do not want to be underneath the storm cloud when lightning strikes. We better go load the cannon. Got a few cooked fish, so that puts us ahead of the curve a little at least. The cooked fish are worth way more points. They're worth the same amount of XP to load cooked versus uncooked. But the cooked ones are worth way more points. This is probably only going to be a 4-point game. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal. Not sure what the actual breakpoints are for the different point rewards. Four points. We have 260 total, which isn't bad. I'll probably get to 300 and something tonight. Both during and after stream. It's unlikely that I'll hit level 70, but... Well, we're definitely not hitting level 70 during stream. After stream, yeah, maybe. Probably not, though. Because probably what'll happen once I end stream is I will put on a YouTube video, lean back a little more, and promptly start to feel very sleepy. And that will not be conducive to continuing to playing Temperos for very long. It won't take long before I start making stupid mistakes, and then I will call it for the night, probably. Does this idiot even have the smithing level to make nails of a dragon metal sheet? Oh, he probably does. He's 91. Ugh. That guy doesn't have the brains that... well... And I was saying earlier, there's some real dim bulbs in the clan. That's who I meant. Anyway. Yeah, kind of funny story of Sleepy Milo playing RuneScape. Back when this account was new, fairly new anyway, I was very reclined and playing Wintertot, which is another mini game that I like maybe about as well as I like Temperos. Which is to say, it's fine, TM. But anyway, unlike Temperos, Wintertot is deadly. It's kind of hard to die there, if you're paying any attention at all, but you can. And I fell asleep there. And I was kind of leaned back in the chair, feet propped up, you know, conked out, with my hand up off to the side, holding the mouse on the desk so I could move it around. But anyway, my hand slipped off the desk and pulled my mouse along with it, which thereupon made a great clattering noise when I hit the floor, and that woke me up. And I woke up just in time to see that I was very, very low on warmth. Because Wintertot doesn't use your health bar now. Nowadays it uses a warmth bar instead. For reasons that aren't important to the story, but basically my health was low. And all I had to do was click a potion in my inventory, and it would fill it right back up and I'd be good. But my mouse was on the floor, damn it. By the time I managed to pull myself upright and drag the mouse off the floor, well, we were back in Falador. That's where I had my spawn point set. So I had to go get a looting bag and run back to Wintertot and pick all my crap up, and yeah. It was not an illustrious moment in the account's life. Wasn't that big of a deal, but... it did a pretty decent job of waking me up for a little while, though. I did stop playing after that and actually take a decent nap. So let's go cook. See if we can get a double spot. We're probably not going to get a full inventory of fish this time. Things are going a little faster than I would strictly like. Run, run, run. Some of these fools just fished right through that. Lost like probably half their fish, and who knows what else they had. Oh well. I think that's the only time I ever died at Wintertod. It's certainly the only time I ever died at Wintertod on this character. Like, it's not difficult to not die there. You just kind of pay a little bit of attention and click the bar, click the potion whenever your health gets a little low or your warmth gets a little low. So Wintertod used to use the player's health. And then you would eat food to keep your health up, just like you do anywhere else in the game. However, the way you were damaged, only 3 permits? That wasn't a great game. The way you were damaged was related to your maximum health. So you took more damage if your health was high. And then, to add insult to injury, you regenerate 1 hit point for every minute. Just normally. So when you have low health, 1 hit point per minute is a significant fraction of your health. When you have high health, it's inconsequential. So if you played Wintertod with 10 HP, the lowest amount you can have, then you're regenerating 10% of your HP every minute, and you're just straight up taking way less damage. And you could use low-level, crap, easy-to-get food and heal basically all your health very straightforwardly. So that means it was strongly recommended that as soon as you possibly could in your account's lifetime, you go to Wintertod and bang out 99 firemaking. While your health was still low, before you got any combat training done. Because it was so much easier then. So you train a little bit of thieving, so you could steal from cake stalls in Ardoin, and you would steal piles and piles of cake and bank them, and that was your food. And then you would we're gonna call it. Then you would go train firemaking and wood cutting, 250 firemaking. And then you go to Wintertod and stay there to 99 firemaking. Because firemaking's kind of useless skill. But you gotta get it done sometime. And Wintertod was by far the best, easiest, cheapest way to do it. However, I think it was last year, or maybe it was a little bit before that. Anyway, not long ago. It might have been a year before last. It wasn't long ago, anyway. They changed it, finally. So instead of using your health, it used a warmth bar. And the warmth bar basically acted exactly like your health bar would if you only had 10 HP. So warmth regenerates over time at the same rate your health would have regenerated if you had 10 HP. You can heal your warmth amount using food or whatever, exactly as if you had 10 HP. So basically, for the purposes of Wintertod, everyone who's there is doing it as if they had gone there when they had 10 HP. Which made the minigame significantly better. They also made a few other tweaks at the same time that improved it in various ways. It used to be you were rewarded crates of loot straight to your inventory, if I remember correctly. That was really annoying. Because either you had to run out and store the crates in the bank every single time. There'd be like a little bit of downtime between games. So you did have time to run out of the minigame, go deal with your loot, and then at the bank chest outside and then run back in before it started. But you had to do that every single game. That got old really fast. But they changed it now, so there's a cart that sits outside and you can claim your rewards from that. So instead of getting actual crates, you just get points that get your reward, get you pulls from the reward cart. Basically exactly the way Temperos's loot works. Massive improvement. And also, I think there were special potions you could make in Wintertot, whose purpose was to heal the pyromancers there, the NPCs. They made it so those potions could heal the player as well. So that just straight up made it so you didn't have to bring your own food anymore. Which also made it much nicer. You just make some potions and call it a day. It was a very nice quality of life upgrade for that minigame. It didn't make it any faster, but it definitely made it less ass. They improved a bunch of minigames around the same time. Mage Training Arena, for example, got a big rework sometime around then as well, I think. Which, Mage Training Arena was really horrible grind before, but after it's been fixed up, it's still kind of bad, but at least it's better. A lot better. There used to be the graveyard room, I think it was called. It used to be, basically what you do is you pick bones out of these piles, and then you cast bones to peaches or bones to bananas, and then turn the fruit in at a collector. The more fruit you turn in, the more points you get. But it used to be that you would periodically take unavoidable damage while in there from stuff falling down from the ceiling. Which obviously wasn't terribly popular. The idea is you would eat some of the fruit that you made to keep yourself alive, and the rest you'd turn in. Well, they changed it so that instead of being unavoidable damage, now you'd see little markers on the floor showing where stuff was going to fall, and you could move away from it if you were paying attention. All in all, it was much nicer. This is going to be a 5-point game. The alchemy room got some improvements. I don't remember what all they were. The telekinetic room got some pretty substantial improvements, mostly to speed. A lot of delays that were put in were removed, so you can just run faster from thing to thing. Yeah. Good night, survey. I'm going to end the stream here in a minute anyway. It is 10:30. So I think this is probably the last game we're going to do. That was a 5-point game, right? Yes, it was. 268 permits. 75 KC. Not bad at all. Trying to remember what all other mini games they updated, aside from Mage Training Arena and Winter Tot. There were a bunch of them. It's a pretty nice series of updates. Well, there's somebody's got the giant mole pet. That's such a silly looking pet. Oh well. Yeah, I think we're going to call it there. Tomorrow is Thursday. And that means that we will be doing some Far Cry. Not sure how far along we are in the game. Obviously, I've never played it before, so I don't know how long it is. But at least we're not trying to kill that stupid helicopter boss on a ship this time. I don't actually remember where we were. Were we still stuck in some jungle temple thing or something? I don't remember if we got out of that or not. Anyway. Guess we'll find out when we get there tomorrow. And then, of course, Friday, hopefully, will be EDF. Saturday and Sunday, I'm not sure. We'll see. Star Fracture, whatever it's called, is on the table as far as I'm concerned. We'll see who's available for what days. And then, yeah. Monday, of course, will be more crab. And then we'll see what we do for next Tuesday and Wednesday. I don't know. If I'm somehow done with Temperos by then, maybe we'll do some more questing. I've got quests I need to get done. I really want to get a quest cape, but yeah, we'll see. If I don't just go ahead and do those quests at some point, then I will never get them done. So I guess I just have to find a moment where I'm not death banked and get the gear together and go murder some quest bosses. But anyway. For tonight, let's see. Is anyone streaming anything on the All Follow list? It does not look like it. Okay. Well, I guess that's that then. Hopefully, I see you all back here tomorrow for Far Cry shenanigans. And I will see you all later. Good night. And goodbye.